Have you ever found yourself reacting strongly to something small? A comment, a situation, or even the silence? That deep emotional reaction you're having, that's not random. That's your inner child speaking. And the question is, are you listening? Many of us still hold on to childhood wounds that shapes our thoughts, our relationships, and even our own self-worth. But what if I told you that healing isn't about going back in time? It's about being fully present, right here, right now. This is where mindfulness comes in. Unresolved childhood wounds just don't disappear. They show up in the way we overthink, in our fear of abandonment, and also in how we always feel we have to prove ourselves. Triggers and messages from the past, but mindfulness helps us answer those messages in the present. Mindfulness is not just about being present. It's about being able to experience your emotions without judgment. Instead of being consumed by your past pain, mindfulness creates a space for you to hold an area for that pain so that you can process it and ultimately heal from it. When you feel triggered, instead of reacting, just pause and ask yourself, what is my inner child feeling right now? Let the answer come to you without forcing it. And when it does, don't dismiss it. Hold on to it, just like you would hold on to a child that just needs to be seen at the time. One of the simplest, most powerful mindfulness techniques is the inner child check-in. What you want to do is place your hand over your heart, take a deep breath. You want to hold it for 4 to 6 seconds. Exhale and just ask yourself, what do I need this time? The answer might come immediately or it might take time. The key to this technique is to just be patient with yourself and just listen. Don't rush the process. If your inner child lacks validation, mindfulness gives you the opportunity to give that to yourself today. Instead of self-criticism, you can try positive affirmations, such as, I am enough just as I am, I deserve love and kindness, or I release the need to prove my worth. Try writing a letter to your younger self, reassuring them with the wisdom that you possess today. This will help give your inner child the confidence that they are safe. Next, you want to know how to ground yourself for emotional safety. When emotions become too overwhelming, you can try this simple grounding technique to help bring you back into the present moment. Look for 5 things that you can see, go for 4 things that you can touch, 3 things that you can hear, 2 things that you can smell, and 1 thing that you can taste. This will shift your focus from past pain back into the present moment. And the present is where the healing actually begins. Many of our reactions come out of survival mode: fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. Mindfulness helps us recognize if we're operating out of a wounded space. For example, if people pleasing was one of your coping mechanisms, the next time you feel the urge to overextend yourself, just pause and ask yourself, am I doing this out of love or out of fear? That moment of mindfulness is where change begins. Healing isn't about fixing yourself. It's about understanding yourself with love and patience. Mindfulness reminds us that growth happens in the present moment and not by dwelling on the past. So every time you pause, every time you respond to yourself with kindness and patience, every time you choose self-care over self-criticism, you're healing your inner child. And that is powerful, my friends. Well, if this video resonated with you, please leave a comment down below and let me know one way that you're showing up in your inner child today. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this message with someone who might need to hear it. As always, it's a pleasure. I look forward to chatting you up with all of you in the next video. Until then, I'm sending you all so much love and light. Take care, my friends.